Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we are getting inspired by one of the most famous living artists right now, and that is Yayoi Kusama. Yayoi is an artist who was born in Japan and has traveled around the world making her art. I think she has probably made art on every single continent, and she has taken over entire art museums with her amazing work, and she makes art that's abstract. That means that it's not trying to look like anything in the world. So, for example, this artwork is abstract. When I was making it, I was thinking about triangles and rectangles and how they would come together to make patterns. And that's a little different than this artwork, which uses the same tools and the same idea of collaging and drawing. But this one, I was trying to make it look like a person. Trying to make it look realistic. Abstract is all about focusing on the shapes and the lines and the designs. So if you're trying to draw a bunny rabbit, that's realistic. If you're trying to do like triangles inside of triangles, inside of squares, or you're doing like a pattern of rainbow stripes, those are abstract ideas. So here's an abstract artwork I made. And I was not really thinking about any thing while I was making it in the world. I was doing artwork with some cheerful, bright colors and some big splats that looked kind of like slime or something. That's what I was thinking about. But I wasn't trying to make it, I wasn't using any observation skills or looking at any reference images. And that's how Yayoi makes her art. And you'll notice something. Take out your observation eyes, and you'll notice that there is a shape she uses a lot. It's not a triangle, it's not a square. She uses circles in a lot of her work. And it kind of gives it a rhythmic idea, right? And the cool thing about abstract art is that two people can look at the same painting and see something different. Kind of like if you and your friends are looking at the clouds in the sky and looking at what the shapes remind you of. Like, I might look in the sky at the cloud. We might look at the same cloud, and I might see a polar bear, and you might see a wizard's castle. And we're both looking at the same cloud. And that's how abstract art works. And we're going to get inspired by Yayoi today to create an abstract art starting the same way she did, but taking it in different directions. We're going to start by drawing 15 circles. It can be big, it can be small. You can trace something. If you really like tracing, you can trace something. You could overlap the circles and put circles inside of circles inside of circles. That is up to you where you arrange your circles. Then, after that, you're going to transform it into the most amazing work of abstract art you can think of. I did the challenge once with this artwork. Now I'm going to do it a second time. Ta-da! Here's what I got so far. 15 circles. I started doing these kind of circles inside of circles. That's called concentric circles. Then I started to run out of space, so I added these on the side. And I never would have thought to do it, and I'm so excited. I think it's going to be really fun to color in. I started with black, because it was just like the first one that I grabbed. Didn't really have an idea of why. But now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do something kind of contrasting the black. I want to pick the opposite of black and go with kind of lighter, brighter colors. And I think they will look even specialer and even brighter up against the black. because black really, I say it activates. It's a power color that activates rainbow colors. So let's add some color. After you draw your 15 circles on one piece of paper, you'll have to draw them kind of small, really fit them all in there. And do some creative problem solving to fit them too. Then you're going to get any drawing tool you want. You can even collage to transform this into the coolest abstract art you can think of. And if you're in a cool, serene, chilled out mood, maybe you can try reaching for your cool colors. If you're in a hot, spicy, high energy mood, maybe you're coming in hot from playing outside on a bright day, maybe try your warm, spicy colors. There's no wrong way to do this, unless you eat your crayons or something. Other than that, you can use, I'm using pastels, you can use crayons if you want, you can use colored pencils. Any drawing tool will do. Even paint would be awesome, or sidewalk chalk if it's a nice day out. Okay, I'm going to put on some music. Ta-da! Here's my abstract piece, inspired by Yayoi Kusama. I had a lot of fun putting lots of different patterns and shapes. And another thing I experimented with was layering. I was using oil pastels, but this works with crayons and colored pencils as well, and watercolor paints, where you can layer colors on top of each other. But you have to remember how colors mix if you're going to do that. Because if you mix if I mix every single color in this box, I'm going to end up with muddy brown. And if you want muddy brown, that's awesome. But say you want like a fiery orange. Maybe layer a little yellow on top. Now I know orange, and I was using my color wheel watch. We're going to learn about color wheels in the future to think about what colors are next to each other, what colors mix, and how they blend into each other. So try layering if you want. Try layering your tools on top of each other. I hope you give this a try. Have fun making art inspired by Yayoi Kusama's abstract works featuring circles. Bye. Have fun doing this first 15 circle challenge. Bye. Have fun making art.